There is power, not only in protest, but in position. Not only in voice, but in value. 1.3 trillion flowing every year, yet the system still acts like we ain't here. Projected rise to 1.7 strong, but access to equity still goes wrong. 13% of discretionary spend, yet equality still bends in the end. We build the base, we move the trend, but ownership is where it must ascend. Spending power ain't just survival, it's leverage. Circulating wealth creates community treasure. When we invest in our own, we multiply gain. Economic unity breaks invisible chains. Power in the dollar, power in the choice, power in the people. Unify their voice, spend it with purpose, build it with vision. Economics becomes the new form of decision. On the court, on the field, we dominate play. NBA millions, NFL pay 7.7, 2.72. Numbers show the value, but what do they do? Because not every dream makes league reality, and exploitation still shadows the salary. Talent gets used, image gets sold, but ownership stays locked in control. So we teach more than skill, we teach command. Financial literacy across the land. Ownership business platforms built, turning opportunity into legacy, not guilt. New leagues forming, new partnerships arise. No more limits defined by outside eyes. Visibility used for community gain, breaking the cycle, not feeding the chain. It takes a village, not just to raise a child, but to raise a standard. What they call trend, we call identity. Black culture never needed approval to exist. It shaped the world with an unbroken fist. From fashion to music to global art, we didn't follow waves, we were the start. Not a phase, not a borrowed scene. This is life, lived, felt, seen. Even when credit is reassigned, the origin stays rooted in our design. Braids and cornrows, more than style, maps to freedom across each mile. History woven into every strand, routes to liberation drawn by hand. From past survival to modern pride, ancestral truth we still carry inside. New forms rise, but the meaning stays. Identity evolving through all our days. Slow change shining in memories frame. Nameplate speaking identity name. From 90s bold to modern change, the meaning remains, those styles rearranged. Monogram flipped by Harlem's hand. Dapper Dan made luxury understand that culture can remix what power made, and turn street vision into runway grade. Then came flight through Michael Jordan's name, changing sneakers from utility to game. Air turned fashion, culture turned gold. The billion-dollar story being told. From courts to streets to global scene, we shape what style and status mean. Not just wearing, but redefining space, putting identity back in place. This ain't trend, this is truth. This is legacy, lived through you. From root to rhythm, art to flame. We built the culture, they learned the name. We are not borrowed influence, we are original force.
Power in the dollar,
Power in the choice,
power in the people.
unify their voice, spend it with purpose, build it with vision.
Economics becomes the new form of decision.
No more leaking the wealth, no more draining the block. We locking the vault and we turning the lock, redirecting the river, changing the route. No more letting our capital circulate out. Deposit the power in black-owned banks. Credit unions mobilizing, unify the ranks. We build up the ledger, we anchor the fund. The era of blind consumerism is done. We leverage the ledger to anchor the vote, rewriting the laws that they previously wrote. Equal station demanded, not beg from the floor. The political force kicking up in the door. We don't ask for a seat or a piece of the plate. We force the state to acknowledge the weight. The ledger is clear, the ledger is signed. The federal government pays what's behind. This isn't a handout of favor or grace. It's back in the contract, they said that we can't. Reparations are owed for the wealth that we built, compounding the interest, exposing the guilt from the labor they stole to the systems they broke. We demand a return of the life that they spoke. Position is power and value is clear. The debt must be paid and the day is right here. So look to the
person standing left and your right. This ain't a solo run, it's a collective fight. A shout out to the blocks, to the streets, to the crowd. It's time to act now, say it clear, say it loud. Either you stand for something or you fall for a lie. Either we build the ground or we watch it pass by. No more sitting on the fence, what the future is sold. Unity is power when it's weaponized gold. Wake up the sleeping giant, mobilize a neighborhood. Collective action doing what a single hand never could. Support the blueprint, take your place in the line. Your dollars and your choices are the ultimate sign. We are the architects and bricks in the frame. Stop playing the fix in the broken game. The call is immediate, the deadline is now. We claim what is ours, and we show them all how. We are not borrowed